Hello YouTube. Today I'm going to show you how to install toomanyitems onto your Minecraft. Toomanyitems is probably one of the most easiest mods to install. Oh, there we go. And I'll leave a link in the description to the forums. So Marglyphs toomanyitems. So scroll down. Oh, sorry, I'm tired. Download for Minecraft 1.25. Click that. Or whichever one suits you, like whichever version, 1.21, whatever. Okay. And for the ad fly, you skip ad. Just wait 5 seconds. And then you have it downloaded there, so that's good. So close this. We don't need this. Now we open our roaming folder, %appdata%, enter, go into your Minecraft, to our bin, and to our Minecraft .jar. I don't know which one. Open the archive. And first you're going to see this folder, or I don't think first you'll see it, but this folder right here, meta-inf. Make sure you delete that folder because it it messes up with the mods that you install. So we deleted that there. So now, downloads, open toomanyitems, and then minimize, close that. Then all these. Make sure you highlight all of them, not the top folder, and drag it right into these paper files, the class files. Press yes. And guess what, guys? You're done. Can you believe that? Now close all this stuff and open up Minecraft. And let's see. Run. Log in. And it worked. So let's open a new world and in survival. So I'm going to show you what this mod does. And let's let this load. Come on, Minecraft. What? Come on, you're taking forever. Alright, there we go. So, why do I always spawn in a jungle? Weird. Anyways. You're on survival, then you have to gather all your stuff. Well, take a look at your inventory. Look at all this different stuff. All this stuff. Look at that. You could click stuff even if you're on survival. Change the time to noon, to sunrise. Well, you can always change the difficulty. And you could say if it's raining or if you want it creative. And potions are here. All this cool stuff. So you can mess around with all your stuff here on toomanyitems. And I hope this helped you guys. See ya.
Welcome to Camtasia Studio 7. If you're new to Camtasia Studio and you want to get started quickly, you're in the right place. We encourage you to watch this 5-minute video to learn the basics of using the editor, including how to navigate the timeline, make some basic edits, and add special effects. The preview window is where you see the video during playback. The playback controls are located under the preview window. In fact, the video you're watching in the preview window is a sample project playing directly from the timeline you see below. After you watch this video, we hope you take some time to practice what you've learned using the content on the timeline. So let's start with the timeline. This is where you assemble and edit your videos. At the top of the timeline, tick marks represent time in terms of minutes and seconds. When building a video, you'll work in a horizontal manner, beginning from the left and moving sequentially through time towards the right. To make precise cuts and selection, use the zoom slider to magnify the view of the timeline. And when adding elements to your video, such as a call-out or audio clips, these are placed on different tracks. Tracks are created automatically, when you need them, when elements are added to the timeline. So depending on your video, you may be working with several tracks at one time. To change the position of an element on the timeline, just drag it. To change the length of an element, drag the edges in either direction. An important part of the timeline is the playhead. The playhead moves the timeline and indicates the current frame displayed in the preview window. To view your video, click play in the preview window. Notice how the video and the timeline's playhead stay in sync? Click anywhere on the timeline and the playhead moves to that point. The green section of the playhead is called the in point. Click and drag the in point to make the beginning of a selection. The red section of the playhead is called the out point. Just click and drag the out point to make the end of a selection. To bring the sections of the playhead back together, double-click the gray playhead. To split a video clip, position the playhead at the desired location and click the split button. And if you want to remove a portion of your video, make a selection with the in and out points, then click the cut button. If you make a mistake while editing, click the undo button. Next, we'll look at the clip bin and the library. The clip bin holds recordings, audio files, images, and title slides being used in the project you're currently working on. Then there's the library. It stores video clips, intros, callouts, title slides, and other elements that you want to use from project to project. The library is also pre-populated with professional animations, music, sound effects, and other content you can use in your video for free. To add your own clips or video sequences to the library, make a selection on the timeline, right-click, and choose Add to Library. To include clips and other elements in your video, drag them from the clip bin or library and drop them onto the timeline. The tabs located above the timeline are task pages used for adding and editing special effects. You can add callouts to emphasize a key point. You can insert a transition between clips for a professional look. Apply zoom and pan effects to focus on important details. And draw attention to the cursor by changing the color, size, and more. If you double-click an element on a track, the playhead moves to the beginning of that element, and its task page opens, allowing you to make edits to that element. So we've shown you a few ways you can navigate and edit your video. But how do you get content into your video? Well, to make a new screen recording, click the Record Screen button. If you already have an audio or video recording to use, click the Import Media button. When you've made edits and added effects to your video and you're ready to share it, you need to produce the project to create a shareable video. Click the Produce and Share button, step through the wizard, and Camtasia Studio creates a viewer-friendly, shareable MP4 file ready to upload to screencast.com, your blog, or a website. Well, it's time for you to try Camtasia Studio out for yourself using the content on the timeline. The help file in Camtasia Studio will help you use each of the Camtasia Studio features and applications. The Learning Center on TechSmith.com has in-depth video tutorials and other sample projects to download and practice with. So we hope you enjoy Camtasia Studio. And happy screencasting!